It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. The Washington Wizards here at home in an interconference matchup should be a good one. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. Last season, they couldn't get the edge in the matchup as they went 1-2 in the season series.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Knocks down the three ball. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
You got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight. It's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's Wallace. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now, here's SGA. His point totals exceed any reasonable expectation. Somehow, he's managed to average about 34.5 points a game. A nice shot by Pierce.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the triple. SGA's got 5 now.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
Here's Johnson. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Well, that's just too easy for Shai. If he gets that close to the rim, there's no chance.
Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that run.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And the dunk by SGA.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
My goodness, he is such...
Unreal. That's just great vision from Embiid. He's so good at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's SGA. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wow, that is so quick by Shai on the catch and release.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish. They trust one another. And when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. first quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now here's SGA in transition. To the middle. And here's Jones. They can't stop the run with that one. Now Boozer. No good off the front iron. Here's Mitchell. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end, and as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside, he has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Collier, that's good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
You've got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Thunder making a change here. The Thunder leading by 4. Boozer up top. Still scoreless. The drive by Williamson. And he can't jam it through.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Wasted no time on that one.
All right, that's just not fair from Zion. A pull-up jumper? Come on now.
And it's Collier missing. And the Thunder with possession. 7-point differential. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
The drive by Mitchell. Shot from 16.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
And so it's Oklahoma City in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
What a game! What a game!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. And Washington making a change here.
Now, into the lineup for Washington. Number 12.
Outside Williams. Puts the move on. Good work there as it goes. Williams has got 7 points.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
It's deflected. And here we go. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. Here's Embiid. The Wizards with another miss. The Thunder leading by 7. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. 2 loud points for Bam.
And Santos pulls it down. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, SGA. Wallace outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. SGA's got the lead up to 11 now for Oklahoma City. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. As now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Hey, Tim, what are some of the keys to sticking around for role players fighting to remain at the NBA level?
Well, if you are a role player in this league, you need to understand you need to work at everything, but be exceptional at something. And I think that's the key. Growing up, all of these guys were stars. Now you've got to fit in and understand on a given night what your role is.
And your thing, your sensational aspect was your three-point shooting.
You've got to do it better than anybody else, Kevin. It's got to be at an elite level because there are guys out there waiting to take your job.
And you were elite. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lets a floater go. Gilgeous-Alexander drops in the floater.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. And here they go. Baseline jumper. And again, it's Oklahoma City. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Johnson. Again, the Wizards score.
And if you get a look like that, you better take advantage of it.
So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff. He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. SGA's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Here's Johnson. Pass to Fear. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Thunder.
DC Thunder, we need you to get loud and welcome your Wizards.
104 left here in the second. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. There's 57 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Outside Boozer. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
Takes it inside.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And the shot goes in. And now a 12-point Oklahoma City lead.
And that's what separates Zion from a lot of guys. He's got all of that strength, but he still has a very soft touch.
Here's Boozer, and the dunk by Boozer.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
He got it up. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Oklahoma City out in front. They lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side trying to protect their lead. Embiid from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Boozer. The three-pointers off the mark. Wizards trailed by 14. And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Here's Boozer. He takes it in, and Boozer throws it down hard.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Here's Spears. No good on the three. The Thunder leading by 12. Mr. Williamson. There's the try. Poke loose. Now here's Jones. Outside Boozer. Just 5 on the clock. And Misi throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Spears. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
SGA, good.
For an offensive machine like Gilgeous-Alexander, it's important to incorporate the floater in your arsenal.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Wizards trailed by 14. Johnson, a wide open look. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Driving to the rim, it's SGA.
And if SGA gets a step on the defense, it's over. Look how quick he is to the rim.
And slam dunk by Fear.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Wallace outside. And it's sent back by Wallace. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Wizards trailed by 10. It's taken away by Wallace. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Here's SGA. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The lead now in single digits.
They're scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
1:22 left to play here in the third. 4 on the clock. The baseline J. And that one, good. SGA's got 6 in the quarter.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Back to you guys.
He is a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Well, Adebayo showing you what a complete player he is. He gives you the athleticism defensively and on the glass, and then offensively, he's extremely productive as well.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis. A slight rebound advantage for them, one more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Good D by Jones. That's tipped. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Thunder lead
64.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Good on the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team. Oh, my goodness. He just explodes off the ground. Zion going up to get that oop and finish.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Herbert Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA has done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
To the paint, here's Koulibaly. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Wallace.
On the court.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Man, Jalen Williams auditioning for the dunk contest. That was nasty.
The three cans it from downtown.
In that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
And it's SGA missing.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And so Washington again turning it over.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Got it. Good job in the low post. SGA's got 33.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Fierce's shot is off. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the third of 7 straight on the road.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
It's good from long range.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
And again, Washington, no good.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Shoots from the elbow. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors. I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the Wizards.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. No, he missed an easy.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Oklahoma City.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And so the Thunder now can just hold on to the ball. Nobody near Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care.
I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges I embarrass them. They a dime and a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with